It's Denis Vasilev, and today I want to explain technique of kettlebell sport snatch, and together we'll go step by step from one phase to another. And the very first thing we'll start off is stance, and classic stance for snatch you can measure by the diameter of the hand. So that's pretty much how wide you can stand, and you see it's quite a narrow stance, but this actually will be a very comfortable position for you to rest, so you will not waste any energy of your legs for static phases. Your legs will be completely relaxed on the top fixation. So that's how wide you stand. Then in the very first phase is start position. And for start position, probably better for you to see the side view. So we'll stand a little bit ahead. So this way right away we'll take advantage of momentum when we'll pick it up. Well, usually, that's maybe 10 centimeters. And there is a delta. For sure you don't want to start it like that, one bell between your legs. I perform snatch with the thumb forward. And for this style I want to explain the way how we hold the kettlebell for the swing. And I prefer to hold it on the back when the pinky is right on the corner, on the back corner of the kettlebell, and thumb covering the index finger. Shouldn't be much tension on the top of your palm. You don't want to squeeze it too hard. Hold this way. And as you can see, the handle laying on the root of your fingers. So it shouldn't be too high, too deep. Shouldn't be too far on your toes, on your fingers. So that will be a proper grip for swing portion of the snatch. I'm doing snatch without rotation. That's the way how I like to place the bell for start, with the handle facing to the side. The first thing you do is you shift balance on your heels, and I like to kind of lean kettlebell forward. Right, this when it's standing on the one point, it's much smoother takeoff. So again, first thing I do, I lean bell forward a little bit, and that's a perfect start position when you're standing on your heels. And the next thing you do when you, back perfectly straight, other arm is relaxed, arm that you're snatching is straight, and if you will lean back even harder, so bell starts to. Start position. So you see what's happened here. I'm straightening my legs and I'm fully connect the arm to my body. It shouldn't be no space here. Arm should be straight, and you actually use your laterals to pull it tight and hold it tight on your chest. That will be the bottom of the backswing. It will be fair to say that when you perform a snatch, it's usually slightly bent. So compared to this swing forward portion, so your legs much straighter, but they are not fully locked. For me, when I keep a little bit of tension in my knees, can give me a smoother transition from the backswing to swing forward. I'm moving towards straightening my legs on the backswing, but it's not fully straight. It's slightly bent and muscles in charge, so I have a smooth stop, and then right away I can switch to swing forward. When you're doing a backswing, that's important to keep your back straight. And I think if you will keep looking forward while you go into the backswing, it will help you to keep your upper back straight as well. So I don't recommend you to look on kettlebell or on the floor when you go to the backswing, because that's kind of unconsciously curve your back a little bit. You can lose the posture a little bit. When you go to the backswing, even when you're on the bottom, you still want to stay on this area of your vision and look forward. So that will help you to keep your back straight. A few words about the weight on your feet when you're doing a backswing. And on the end of the backswing, you should stand on your heels. It's not necessary to raise your toes up. You can have a flat feet on the ground, but your weight on on your heels for sure. I don't recommend you to disconnect your heel when you go to the back swing, either leg. I recommend to stand strong and solid on both heels. If we'll do it in the slow motion, so what's happened is that from the back swing, we start to bend our legs and moving forward, and you see the pelvis and arm going together, but when we cannot follow the arm anymore, we'll let it go, and it's important to separate your arm and your body, because this way you will prepare position for a good accelerating pull. You want to counterbalance the kettlebell and your body. So kettlebell should be on the one side and your body should be on another side. You don't want to start the snatch when bell right between your legs, because there is no counterbalance and no momentum here at all. It's a pure strength movement, and that's not the way how things work in kettlebell sport, where you do multiple reps. So for sure you don't want to pull it from here, and especially you don't want to pull it right away from the back swing. It will be complete waste of energy, because you will use your energy first to bring your body to the vertical position and then pull the bell, so it will be overwork for sure. So you want to first complete the swing forward, and that's only where accelerating pull starts. So swing forward is totally momentum type of exercise phase where you not apply much force. From here to here, you're just following the bell and waiting the right moment for you to pull. It shouldn't be too much energy of pulling bell forward. On the end of the swing forward, your legs still bend, because they ready for next phase that will go is accelerating pull. Before we will talk about accelerating pull, I need to mention about the changing hand position, and I will better to face the camera again now. That for the swing back, I'm going some forward. Swing forward, my hand starts to turn down a little bit, and well, that just seems like a naturally strong position for accelerating pull. So again, when you drop the bell, it's going some forward. When you go to the forward swing, your thumb turning to the side and palm facing down, and that's how you will pull kettlebell.